Hi everybody, my name's Kim and I create bespoke wedding bouquets, and I'm here today to show you how to do the next part of the butterfly wedding bouquet, which I actually have got an example of because we've been doing this on Facebook, so we've nearly finished this. So this is the sort of thing we're going to end up with when we're finished, and we're doing a completely different colour here. We're doing pink, and as you can see in the last few videos, we've ribboned some of the handle and made the handle as well, so if you want to have a look back on those you can. And so today I'm going to actually be making these flowers. I know I've made some on the last videos, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these together. So I've made a couple here and I'm going to stick them on the handle as well. So these are made out of craft foam. Okay, so basically I'm just going to make the stamen up. I know basically I'm just going to bring the camera down. Sorry, just kind of, when you kind of rush in to do things, it's a bit like that today, but we will get into it. Okay, so I'm just going to basically roll this into itself to make the stamen up. Okay, and actually in some of the other videos, or one of the other videos, I actually did show you how to make these flowers. Okay, so if you want to have a look back at those, you can. Okay, so I'm just going to basically just make this stamen. Okay, let's make this stamen, make this stamen up for my flower. Like I said, these are made of craft foam. Okay, I might put a piece of glue. That's all right. I was going to say put a bit of glue on the end there. Okay, so that's your stamen, and what we're going to do, because I've made all these, I'm just going to construct these flowers so I can put them onto my bouquet handle. Okay, so we're doing this pink colour. We're also doing we're making these. We're also going to make some yellow. We're going to put some yellow ones on as well. Okay. And what I'm also thinking of doing is putting some smaller flowers on the back of the bouquet. Okay, so we're just going to put some glue on the bottom there and just stick these together. So we're just constructing these flowers, which I have actually made. I've made the pieces for the flowers as well. So yeah, okay, so we just put those together like this. So yeah, if you come on, don't forget to comment and let me know what you think about this lovely project, especially if you actually did have a little go at making some of this. It'd be really nice to know how you did it, how you decorated it. I haven't got, oh, there's another one here. So we do one more of these, because you can decorate this with any flowers really. I actually designed this bouquet, the actual holder for this bouquet I actually designed. Okay, so basically just going to put some more glue. So I'm just basically curling that and wrapping it in on itself, just rolling it up like that. Okay, and I'm using hot glue for this. Okay, and I really just wanted to come on here a bit quicker. I always say that in most of my videos, I know I do. It's just there's so much to do in the day, and I really want to come on here more often, really, to show you a bit, to get a bit more, to get these projects out a bit quicker, So yeah, so basically I'm here really to show you how I create some of the products in my shop, which I will put in the description below on this video, and also to show you brides that you can also make the products as well. So you can make these lovely bouquets as well. Okay, so just put some glue on the bottom of your stamen like that, and then so if you go back on the videos, you'll be able to see how these flowers are made from scratch, so you can make these. Okay, I'm just showing you how to put these together. Okay, like this. Yeah, you could buy this craft foam. If you're in the UK, you can buy this craft foam pretty much in most craft stores here in the UK. And you can also get it online quite easily. Okay. Right, so I'm going to show you this other flowers. So this other flower is going to go, I'm going to do some, I think I'm going to do some flowers down here. And these are made of craft foam as well. So I do those down the middle as well. On this live, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these flowers on now. So if I kind of bring that slightly up, you might be able to see what I'm doing. Oh, you can. I think you can see what I'm doing anyway. So I'm going to put these on. And the idea is that I'm going to put these on around the outside. And then what I'm going to do is put these yellow ones on the inside of the wings. Okay, so bear with me. I just put some glue on the bottom of my flower. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to just, I'm not sure actually, I think if I put that there. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a centre bit going down. If I do, it'll probably be over the top of the flowers now. Okay, so we're just going to basically go along and just put these flowers along the edge of my wings, okay, for your wings. We want these to be quite level because what we want to do is we want to put some ribbon around the edge to finish it off, okay. So let's keep going with these. So we put the one here. So it's the first time I've made this bouquet actually with these flowers. The very first time I made the bouquet was when I made it on Facebook, and that's the finished product I just showed you. So almost finished. Still got a few more bits to do on that. Okay, so I'm just going to basically turn this around so you can see how close to the edge I want these flowers to be. I like these to be quite close to the edge. Okay. Yeah, so this is a little bit like fly by the seat of my pants type thing because to be honest with you, like I said, I haven't worked with these flowers on this particular project before, so we'll just see how it works. Might have to change bits and pieces as we're going along. We'll see what happens. Okay, but you could just put the other flowers on instead because I've actually showed you how to make those flowers in the other videos. So yeah, so we're going to do that. So if I put this camera up, I could show you that's what we're going to do. So we're going to basically then put these, oh, I don't know if they're going to go in there now. Probably only one of those will go in the middle there. And we might get a few more around the outside, hopefully. But because it's a butterfly, we might have to put smaller ones on the inside. We'll see what happens. But because it's a butterfly, we can do pretty much what we want. Butterflies are different colours, so I really love that effect so far. So let me know what you think about that. And like I said, on the back, I'm going to do these flowers down here for the back, okay. I was going to do bows, but I decided now that I'm going to do flowers, okay. So what I might do now, so I'm kind of improvising slightly with this. So I'm going to put this down here. And what I might do now is do some flowers and some of these flowers. So I'm going to do yellow because then you can see what this foam looks like. Okay, so I know it's very bright, but we'll just go with it. So I'll cut out and make one of these flowers. And I'm going to do it, this one was done, I think it was done with the inside circle here. So this is basically a ribbon reel. You can use anything round. And actually I have seen, I'm going to sort of draw around this onto the foam with a wooden skewer, which is like just anything you've got that's pointed, you can do that with. So let me just bring this down again. Yes, so we're going to make this flower here. Okay, so if I move that in a bit, you might be able to see roughly what I'm doing. I'm just indenting the foam, so we need 2 of these circles. I didn't think I was going to do this, but I've decided that I will, because I don't want to do too short a video really. So hoping this will work. So I'm going to take my scissors. Oh, there they are. I was thinking, oh gosh, where's my scissors? And I'm going to cut these circles out. Okay, so we just indented the foam like that. So we're going to cut these out. And in the next live, I'll show you how to do the handle of the bouquet. Okay, and I'll put the rest of the flowers on. Thanks for all those people who have supported. So basically hold that in half and then just basically cut along towards the middle, who have supported my channel so far. I'd like to mention a few people that have really been quite helpful on my journey, and one of them is, now let me just think, Claire's Crafty Corner, and the other one is the Crafting Nook. They have been ever so helpful. So they have channels on here, so that's what they're called, their channels. Okay, there we are. So basically you just cut in these, so I didn't tell you what I was doing, but you saw sort of, didn't you? So cut in between, I'm going to do it again anyway. So cut in between these slits that you've just made, okay? And you should have 8 slits by the time you've finished, okay? So that's it. There we go, okay. And then what you want to do is cut these corners off. So you just cut these corners off just to make your petals, okay. So we do that all the way round, and you want those kind of rounded slightly all the way round like that. That's just like that. So you'll be able to make a couple of flowers by the time you've finished watching this. So you just turn that round and then do the other side, okay, just to make your petals like this. And if you want to catch me live, I'm on tonight. Actually, you might have to go into... Actually, the best time to catch me live, I'm going to correct that, is Tuesday. Tuesday at 7:30, where I will be doing a live on DIY Offbeat Weddings, which is my open group, okay, my open page. It's open to the public, okay. So I'm going to show you how I actually heat this up, and then I'm going to go back and do the other one. And I'm only doing it in this order so that if you want to skip the next part of the video, you can, if you want to. So I'm going to turn that up, and then what I'm going to do is just heat it up so you get this lovely puffy effect on the petals. Okay, so I'm just going to we might need to wait a little bit longer for this to... It should go puffy. Can you see it's just slightly going puffy there? So you've got this lovely effect. Okay, and that's what you do with that. And if you want to, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push that down in my hand so it puffs outwards. Okay, so we do that for both of those layers. And if you want to go back, you're welcome to go back and have a look and see how the stamens are made on the other video. Okay, right, okay, so just basically cut this one out and do the same with this one. And then I'm going to basically do the stamen, and then we're going to stick it together. And then I will come back, and I don't know if I'll do the ribbon weave, because that's also on one of the other videos, okay, but I might link it into the description so you can find it. Okay, so just basically cutting your slits towards the middle of your circle. Then you just fold your circle the other way like this. okay, and half the other way, and then just cut towards the middle again, okay, just like this, okay. So you've got these pieces, and then just cut in between, so you're just cutting in between each section, so you've got 8 slits in your circle, okay, so your circle looks like that. And then we're just going to cut our petals again, so we're just going to cut our corners off to make our petals, okay, like this. I'm used to doing lives rather than videos like this, so I'm kind of watching the battery and the room on my phone as well, so yeah. Right, okay, so let's keep going around like this, okay. And let me say to you that the ribbon I'm using on the handle is a satin ribbon, and the best one to get is one from wholesalers. I get mine from Sarah Richards. Normally the ones I'm actually using at the moment are a little bit cheaper than that one, but that's just so that I can show you how to make these bouquets. Right, okay, so we're going to bring this iron back, and we're going to turn that up, and you can have your iron on whichever temperature you prefer. I would start on a low temperature if you're not used to using these materials on your iron, and don't use an iron that you iron your clothes with. Okay, so you can see that puffing out there. There we go. And just push that into the palm of your hand just to make that effect a bit more 3D. And that is the base, the petals for your flower. So we're making this flower. So now I'm going to right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pink stamen. You can do any colour stamen you want, but I think it's nice to have a different colour stamen to the petals. That's what I think. So whatever your preference is. So we just cut a strip for your stamen. It doesn't matter. I'm not actually going to measure this. I'm just going to guess. Just going to guess what sort of width I want that. So that's a little bit. That's about the same sort of width. So then we just basically just cut vertically along our strip. Okay. And then when we've done that, we just roll it in on itself, just like I did the stamen for the other flowers that I've just made. Okay, so we just do that. Just cut it up like that. Okay. And I will try and come back a bit sooner for the next bit, where I'll be showing you a bit of how to ribbon the handle and some of the finishing touches to this bouquet. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. And I don't think we need all this length. You don't really need it very long. So we just roll that in on itself. I'm just doing this just to see how long I want how I want this to be. Okay, so we don't really want this really long because you don't want it to be very wide. Okay, so you don't want your stamen very wide, so let's cut that off. Okay, that's that. I can measure it for you if you want to know what the measurement is of this stamen. It's basically 6.5 centimetres, and this circle I'm using is 5.5 in diameter. Okay, so you can do them the same size, it's up to you what you do. Okay, so this is hot glue that I'm using to stick it together, so what I'm going to do is just roll it into itself like this. Okay, and just put some glue on as I go along just to stick it where I want it to be. So just like this. So we just roll in that inwards. Okay, just like that. Sorry about if you can hear the noise. There's a little bit of roadworks going on in the background. So I'm just going to wipe some of that cool glue off the bottom so we haven't got any glue string. So that's that. Okay, and then just stick your flower together however you want to stick it together. So you put some glue in the middle there like that, and then just stick your flower where you prefer it to go. So I'm going to stick mine like that, and then I'm going to stick my stamen in the middle like this. So like I said, I'm not